Malcolm Brogdon just made a shocking move, and he's not holding back. Not only has he signed with his new team, but he's making a bold promise he's guaranteeing a championship. This isn't just talk. Brogdon is ready to shake up the entire NBA, and players like Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, and even Kai Sotto are taking notice. What does this mean for the league? Is this the start of a new powerhouse team? And can Brogdon really back up his words with action? This move changes everything, and you do not want to miss what's coming next. Stay locked in, hit that like button, and let's break down this game-changing NBA news. Yo, what's up, basketball fans? Welcome back to the channel, where we bring you the hottest NBA news, rumors, and analysis straight to your screen. And let me tell you, today's story is absolutely insane. Malcolm Brogdon has just made a shocking move, and not only has he signed with his new team, but he's making a bold promise that is sending shockwaves across the league. We're talking championship guarantees, superstar reactions, and the kind of confidence that could change the landscape of the NBA. And trust me, players like Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, and even Kai Sotto have every reason to be paying attention to this one. So let's dive right into it because this story is absolutely wild. First off, Malcolm Brogdon is one of the most underrated guards in the league. He's got that rare combination of scoring, playmaking, and elite basketball IQ that makes him a game changer on any team he joins. But what makes this signing even crazier is the level of confidence he's bringing with him. This isn't just your typical free agency move where a player says he's excited to join a team and looks forward to competing. No, Brogdon is coming in with one goal in mind: winning a championship, and he's not afraid to say it out loud. Now, before we break down what this means for the rest of the league, let's talk about what led to this moment. Brogdon has been in an interesting position over the past couple of seasons. We've seen him excel as a leader, a floor general, and a clutch performer, but we've also seen him battle injuries and struggle to find the perfect system that truly maximizes his talent. But now, with this move, he's stepping into a situation where everything lines up perfectly for him to thrive. He's got the teammates, he's got the system, and most importantly, he's got the belief that this team can go all the way. And that's where things get really interesting, because when a player like Brogdon makes a championship promise, it sends a message to the entire NBA. This isn't just about one player signing with a team, this is about a statement being made to the rest of the league. And you better believe guys like Jimmy Butler, Steph Curry, and even young talents like Kai Sotto are paying attention. Let's start with Butler, because if there's one player who thrives on proving doubters wrong, it's Jimmy Buckets. Miami has been one of the toughest teams in the league over the past few seasons, and Butler is known for taking things personally when other teams try to challenge his squad. You can bet that this bold championship claim from Brogdon is only adding fuel to the fire. The Heat are built around that relentless underdog mentality, and whenever someone makes a claim like this, Butler sees it as a direct challenge. So don't be surprised if Miami comes into this season with even more intensity, ready to shut down anyone who tries to take their spot. Now, let's talk about Steph Curry, because this affects him in a big way too. The Warriors are still in win-now mode, and as long as Curry is leading the charge, Golden State is going to be a threat. But here's the thing: Curry knows what it takes to win at the highest level. He's seen players talk big before, and he's proven time and time again that when the pressure is on, he delivers. The question is, does Brogdon's move make the Warriors rethink their own championship approach? Does this add even more urgency to make moves, tweak the roster, or shift their focus in any way? Because let's be real, anytime a new contender emerges, it shakes up the entire league. And if Brogdon and his squad are serious about making a run, that means the Warriors need to be ready for whatever's coming. And then there's Kai Sotto, the rising star who's been making waves and drawing attention from teams around the league. While he's still developing, these kinds of moves impact young players too. When a team makes a power move like this, it affects everything: the standings, the playoff picture, and even the way teams scout and develop young talent. Sotto has the potential to be a future force in the league, and watching these types of bold moves unfold gives him insight into what it takes to compete at the highest level. But let's get back to the big question here: does Brogdon's move actually change the balance of power in the NBA? Because talk is one thing, but delivering on that talk is another. If you look at the landscape right now, the NBA is stacked with elite teams. You've got the reigning champions, you've got powerhouse teams like the Celtics, Nuggets, and Bucks, and then you have those sleeper teams that are just waiting to break through. So for Brogdon and his squad to live up to this championship promise, they're going to have to be absolutely locked in from day one. The good news? Brogdon is built for this. He's got that quiet confidence, that ability to make winning plays, and that veteran presence that could be the missing piece for a team on the verge of greatness. The bad news? The road to a title has never been tougher. The Western Conference is stacked, the Eastern Conference is just as brutal, and there are no easy paths to a championship. So what needs to happen for Brogdon to actually back up this promise? First off, health is going to be a major factor. We've seen how injuries can derail even the most talented teams, and for Brogdon, staying on the court and playing at a high level consistently is going to be key. Second, chemistry. No matter how talented a roster is, if they don't have the right chemistry, they're not going anywhere. Brogdon has to establish himself as a leader, build strong connections with his teammates, and make sure everyone is bought into the same vision. And third, stepping up in the biggest moments. We've seen Brogdon perform in clutch situations before, but doing it on a championship contending team with the pressure at its highest? That's a whole different level. But here's the thing: this isn't just about Malcolm Brogdon. This is about what his move represents for the league as a whole. We're in an era of the NBA where super teams, bold promises, and game-changing moves are the norm. Every offseason, every trade deadline, and every free agency period, we see players making moves that shift the power balance in unexpected ways. And this is just another example of how one signing, one bold statement, can send ripple effects throughout the entire NBA. So now, it's time to hear from you guys. What do you think about Malcolm Brogdon's shocking move and his championship promise? Do you think he has what it takes to back it up? Are players like Butler, Curry, and Sotto really paying attention to this? Or is this just another case of big talk without the results to back it up? Drop your thoughts in the comments below because I want to hear what you think about this crazy NBA development. And as always, if you enjoyed this video and want to stay up to date on all the latest NBA news, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a single update. We've got a lot more coming your way, and you don't want to miss it. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.